Now, I thought one or two of you might be interested in this. I've had this guitar for a long time. It was a steel string, or is designed as a steel string washburn with a cedar top. And I've been doing some recording stuff recently, and I tried to use it. I don't know. I just don't really get on with steel string acoustics. It's too hard. I'm used to an electric. So I tried doing some stuff on this, and there's lots of squeaking, and I had to press the string so hard, and I couldn't, and I don't know. I thought what I really want for this kind of Latin thing is really a nylon string. I looked online at the price of cheap nylon strings. I thought, no. And then I looked at, it occurred to me, nylon strings on a steel string. And many thanks to people who've posted stuff. So I decided to have a go. And then I thought I'd do this video because I didn't really find online a full walkthrough from beginning to end and then sound samples so you could consider. So some of the things I got online and I thought it's worth looking at. So first of all, you need ball end strings, which you can get. Various people make nylon strings with a ball end, or you could tie a knot or something, but I don't know, go for the ball end ones. Somebody else mentioned that, of course, it does fit through the holes here because these strings are thicker. One is they might bind in the nut. I've found it all right so far. I've only just done this. They've settled in a bit. Only just done it, but remind me about the truss rod in case I forget. I haven't had any issue with that. Tuning seems to have been okay, but they're still stretching and stuff, and I've altered the truss rod, so I'm waiting for that to settle down. The other thing somebody mentioned, which I thought was probably right, is that they might slip here. So you can see what I've done. I think on these I put some kind of a knot at the top or wound it over itself and then put plenty on the shaft. It's difficult to judge because they stretch a lot, and I've kind of run out of room on the shaft, but it seems to be okay. I wouldn't leave so much slack next time that I change them. This side, not so much an issue because they're, as you know, they're wound, so I'm sure that's going to grip much better, even though I've left plenty. But judging it's a little bit awkward. Then, okay, that worked. Doesn't seem to be an issue. I might put some nut sauce in. I can feel that's a bit high. Could have the nut adjusted, but if it works without adjusting the nut, in case I want to go back, don't bother. I'm unlike to play very much down there anyway. Truss rod, yeah, it was buzzing a lot. So I slackened the truss rod, and I slackened it again, and then I slackened it again until it wasn't doing anything. And I've got, I think, probably just enough play on there, because obviously the tension on these is a lot lower than on a steel string. And as people rightly say, don't take your classical guitar and put steel strings on it because the tension is almost twice as much, and it won't be designed for it. But this one is designed for steel, so these much slacker strings, lower tension, are not an issue. Might not get as much tone, people say, but I thought, let me have a look and see. So, let me apologise for my playing. I'm just going to do some bits if I can remember them. This is, obviously, I'm going to say finger picking. I don't finger pick, just using my fingers. And, oh yeah, I put the mic down, hadn't I? I'm not putting this mic anywhere particular. I might move around a bit so you can hear. It's the SV33, so I'll put it, they tend to say there, don't they? So if I do something here. Oh yeah. Bit boomy there. So I found if I don't dig in, I don't know what I'm doing really, as you can tell. But I'm thinking just for, all I wanted it was for things that were going something like that, I don't know. Ooh, that's down to the F. A little bit slack. But why I think it might then be better just for gentle things. How are we doing for tuning? A little bit out all over. And this one happens to have an undersaddle pickup. So I'll let you hear what that sounds like. I'm going to kill the mic. Got a little bit of reverb on there, I think, have we? No, I'm going to. put the room mic back on with the reverb still there. So one has to learn to adjust because I think I'm playing too hard. It's very, I don't know if classical guitars are, I think they're probably tauter, and the action's probably a bit higher. Maybe, I don't know, but I think for what I want, I don't know, here we go. This is with both of them then, this piezo and the mic. I strum it. Oh, apologies. So there you go. Early days for me, but I think, yeah, for gentle stuff, get rid of the reverb. I think for gentle stuff, and of course, all I have to do, if after a while I decide it didn't work, I think it does, put the strings back on and readjust the truss rod gently, because I'll be tightening it this time, bit by bit, and I'm back to where I was. But yeah, I think okay. I think I'm for £12. I think it'll work in the right thing for recording, basically. So hope that is of some use to any of you who might be thinking of doing that. Maybe you've got an old steel string lying around and you think, oh, it might be a nice alternative. So yeah, that's my experience of it.